talaga yung pupunta ng plan. Parang sa back, di ba, di ba, nag-decide na ako sa back, di ba, may ba?
Okay, salamat po. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, especially those on the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment and we are one. We are now on diary entry number 898. Oh my Jesus, you are giving me back my health and life. Give me also strength for battle, because I am unable to do anything without you. Give me strength, for you can do all things. You see that I am a frail child, and what can I do? I know the full power of your mercy, and I trust that you will give me everything your feeble child needs. O aking Jesus, ibinabalik mo na ang aking kalusugan at buhay. Bigyan mo rin ako ng lakas para sa pakikibaka, sapagkat wala akong magagawa kung wala ka. Bigyan mo ako ng lakas, sapagkat magagawa mo ang lahat ng bagay. Kita mo naman na mahina ako, at ano ang magagawa ko. Alam ko ang buong kapangyarihan ng iyong awa. At nananalig ako na igagawad mo sa akin ang lahat ng kailangan ng iyong marupok na anak. Okay, diary entry number 898. Malapit ng mag 900, no? Mahigit kalahati na tayo sa diary. At mga siguro ay 3 taon bago natin ganap na matapos. At sana lahat tayo, no, na nandito sa Zoom, sa The Hour of 3, lahat ng patuloy na sumusubaybay tuwing umaga, we would be able to finish until the last. And then we will repeat. If we still have life to offer to God, we will repeat with day 1. So for now, 898. Nakakatuwa kasi Faustina was almost dying. Faustina was full of negativities the other day kasi sabi niya na siya, no, hinang-hina. And imagine negativities in that sense, but she was still full of glory to God, full of inspiration, despite her state, no? Sabi pa nga niya, all souls, kunin niyo na lahat ang mayroon ako. She offered all her strength hanggang maubos, no? Ubusin niyo, kumbaga, this is my cup, drink it na bottoms up, parang ganon. Ibig sabihin talaga, ubos na ubos. So, if she would do that, definitely she would lose all her strength. And imagine niyo, how would Faustina be able to recover if she would do that every day, no? Iaalay niyo yung kanyang natitirang lakas para sa mga kaluluwa na nangangailangan ng lakas. Wala na nga siya halos mabigay, no? So, said na said. And then, suddenly, today, she was saying, binabalik na ni Lord yung kanyang kalusugan at buhay. So, nanunumbalik na kanyang lakas. But of course, hindi ito ganap. And she was very thankful kasi nga despite all those things, imaginein mo na makaka-recover pa siya sa kabila ng kaniyang Araw-araw na lang, no? Kunin mo, sige, para sa lahat mga kaluluwa. No? So heroic on her part. Pero sabi niya din, habang binibigyan siya ng buhay, she felt that the Lord is giving her life and strength. Bigyan mo pa rin ako ng lakas because every day is a battle for her. She was facing so many battles every day. So, hindi pa kasama dyan yung battle with the evil. No? Mahirap din kalaban. Kasi it would be taking her strength then. And then she would also have that battle with her disease. Yun syempre yung kaniyang laban araw-araw. Pakikihamok niya sa tuberculosis. We're very lucky to have, this generation is very lucky kasi in our time, tuberculosis is already curable. Kung meron ka niyan, pwede kang gumaling. In fact, my father was infected with that disease. Pero, when he was young, hindi ko matandaan kung anong edad niya when he was infected with that disease. Pero gumaling siya, no? Kaya lang, yung naging cause of death pa rin niya is cancer naman of the lungs. So, apakaswerte kasi tayo ngayon kung meron sa inyo may ganyan. Curable, no? Dito talagang si Faustina, kung bumabalik man ang katawan niya, dating lakas, no? It was all because of Jesus. Siyempre, under medication siya. Sa ospital nga siya, confined nga siya. Pero, wala pa rin yan. Kasi, yan pa rin na yung kamamatay niya. Hindi siya gumaling. So, lucky. Lucky, no? Swerte. Kasi may mga mga heroic people din tayo na talagang tinuklas. I think it was, kung hindi ako nagkakamali, no? I think it was Henry Ford, when he was dying, no. Siyempre, yaman-yaman ni Henry Ford. When he was dying, no, yung kaniyang kayamanan, ang laking part ng kanyang kayamanan, dinonate niya ang isa sa pinuntahan ng pera niya, yung research, kung kaya nagkaroon ng mga cures, no, I think one of this, tuberculosis, yung cure for tuberculosis was one of the researches that led to the cure. I'm not really sure about it, but parang ganun siya. But then, we thank those people in the medical world talaga naman for humanitarian cause na would really also offer their life, their knowledge, their skills for the betterment of the people, mga tao, hindi lang sa isang lugar, kundi sa buong mundo. And so, again, during those time na wala namang gamot, it was the medicine that Faustina was primarily taking was the medicine of Jesus, yung dugo at tubig. The blood and water of Jesus that she continued to visualize, to ask for God to continuously pour out to her, ibuhos sa kanya. At makikita naman natin, through her diary, how Jesus healed her. Paano siya binigyan ng lakas. She was not asking for healing. Again, I did not read any part of the diary wherein Faustina was asking for healing, no? Wala talaga akong nabasa. No? Sa dinaanan natin, 895 na tayo. 98. Never na sinabi ni Faustina na pagalingin mo ko, laging sa kanya, kunin mo na ako, I long to see you. Parang ganon. But then, because the mission is not yet over, the mission was not yet over during those time. Kaya, nanatili siya. And, yun nga, no, yung kanyang pananatili, her existence relied basically on the grace coming from Jesus. Where there's no hope, there's hope for every one of us. No, kahit na tingin natin ay incurable din, hindi magagamot yung ating sakit ngayon. People have cancer. No? May mga kapatid tayo na naka-tune in because they are in that state already. No? Kung hindi man yung mga gamot, no? Chemotherapy and all that, may isa na pwede tayong balikan, gunitain, alalahanin, at i-invoke. At ito ay ang Panginoong Hesus. Kaya talaga minsan sasabihin natin na buti na lang nagkasakit tayo. Kasi kung di naman tayo nagkasakit, hindi natin uli babalikan si Jesus. Hindi uli natin siya makikilala. So, ganun yung minsan nagaganap yung ganun para ma-realize natin that we have God. At siya naman, on His part, papakita niya in all His glory, kung paano niya pagagalingin ang ating sakit. Wala nang lunas, subalit patuloy pa rin tayong pinalalakas. Patuloy pa rin tayong binibigyan ng pag-asa. Alam niyo ako, I am already in the point na talagang sabi ko, ako nakipagkasundo na ako. Na Lord, talagang every day I will seek you. Kaya kailangan syempre laging sumimba ka kasi seeking for Jesus. That His body nourished me already. Ito na talaga yung sabi ko with what I have been doing, lalo na itong 3 a.m. and then I also have other tasks. Kailangan ng strength kung hindi tayo sisimba, hindi tayo mangumunyon, hindi uubrang dasal lang. Talagang kailangan ng kanyang katawan kasi ito yung pagbibigay sa atin ng lakas. So you also try to appreciate going to Mass every day. Take the Holy Eucharist, the Holy Communion. Kasi katulad ni Faustina, ito yung nagno-nourish sa kanya. Kaya talagang hopeless yung case na yan, walang gamot, pero kita nyo, ang tagal. For other people, deadline yan, 6 months lang. No, but she was able to live for more years, no? Hindi lang 6 na buwan, hindi lang 1 taon, no? Since nung kaniyang maranasan ang sakit na ito. The power of Jesus, which can be found in the Holy Eucharist.